Well, this is different. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Klonoa. I've actually been wanting to do this for a while, but I only recently got the ability to fully make this game work on an emulator. Because, well, I've played the game before, I've actually only played the remake, which I'll get into differences later on. First off, let's get my name in there. Let's see, I'm pretty sure my name was Kyle last time I checked. Alright, there we go. After you do that, you get the choice to make some basic options. By the way, it's time for an FMV, which the PlayStation was just a huge fan of. What? What's that? It's from Bale Hill. Sounds like something crashed. It's just like my dream. Let's go, Klonoa. Oh my god, it's adorable! I want 73. But yeah, now we actually get into the gameplay after about, what, 4 minutes? Klonoa is actually a pretty simple platformer. Basically, you don't actually have an attack. What Klonoa shoots out is actually a little beam that grabs enemies like that. And you can throw them in any of the basic four cardinal directions, left, right. However, when you try to throw them vertically or horizontally, just hold up or down, you'll actually throw them through the third plane. And you can double jump if you have one on as well. And speaking of jumping, when you actually jump, Klonoa has a little hover jump thing that he can do as well. And he has a wind move that you can use that is pretty useless, but I forget if that's only in the remake or not. I guess I'll just have to try and remember. Now first off, in terms of the stuff you're seeing on the screen, hearts down there are pretty specific. You have 6 health points total. Next to that on the left is the lives. The thing I just collected, which made that little golden part in the near bottom right appear, is a prisoner. There are 6 of them in every level, and for getting them all, you might unlock something special. So I'm going to be getting them all, obviously. And the thing next to that is gems. You get 100 of them, you get an extra life. Halt! Who goes there? Here, up here! How dare you go through my tower without even saying hello? Hold it right there! Hey, kid. Shouldn't come sneaking around here. Oops, I'm sorry. Apology accepted. I'm Baloo, the Mason. So, have you looked at my beautiful Lafise outside? It's my masterpiece. Laphise? Don't know her, eh? She's the legendary diva who sings the Song of Rebirth. Nope, didn't know that. Kids these days, tell me about it. You see this tower here? I'm building it so that I can reach the Moon Kingdom. You see, that's where Laphise lives. Oh. I wonder if it's really possible to reach the Moon Kingdom with this. Silence! Yipe. Klonoa, I think we should get going. Oh, okay. We've gotta go. I see. Well, take care. I will, thanks. So long. Good luck, Baloo. Thanks. Well, that happened. Now, going back to the gems, later in the game, by that I mean after you beat the game, you can actually get graded on how many gems you collect in a stage, but that's about it. The bubbles, by the way, you pop by shooting them with your little gem ring thing. Yeah, by the way, it's coming out of a ring that he has, which is really oversized. And the the clocks are your checkpoints. Enemy-wise, a lot of them are fairly basic. You have the basic invincible ones, the generic mooks, the flying ones. It's pretty standard. The one thing I do want to point out before I get any further, Klonoa has Pac-Man on his hat because this is a Namco game. In fact, I think this might be the first Namco game I'm doing on the channel. I think. Huh. And those little flying hearts you see are how you regenerate health. I think pink ones do 1 heart, and I think the other ones just do more as you go. That little coin I collected is an extra life. Pretty basic stuff. Now, there is a remake for this game on the Wii, which I might do at some point, it depends really. And the biggest difference in that is that instead of having the Banjo-Kazooie blibbly-blobbly speak that this game has, it's fully voice-acted by some pretty famous voice actors from anime. It's just that the voice acting sucks, though fun little fact, this is kind of a weird well, first off, I'll get into that later, because we're at the end of the stage! Vision 1-1 clear. And this is where you do some basic world map stuff. I forget if my emulator's glitching it or not, though. It might be. I'm not sure if the fireworks are supposed to happen. Either way, let's move on to Vision 1-2. Yeah, by the way, I should mention right now, before I get into what I was going to earlier, this game's soundtrack is fantastic. And each of the visions does have its own name. It's pretty basic. It's symbolic stuff. But anyway, as I was going back to, it's kind of a funny full circle moment for me when it comes to the voice actors in the Wii version. Because Hupo, the little bubble thing, which can speak for some reason, in the remake is voiced by... I forget her name. I think it's Laura Bailey? No, it's not Laura Bailey. I'm gonna look this up, actually. What was her name? Hupo is voiced by... Yeah, Laura Bailey. And if you're wondering why that's kind of a full circle thing for me, you're right. Well, not many of you are probably around for this. By the way, shielded enemies you can only get from behind. Laura Bailey is not only the voice of Hupo. If you look up the voice that she did for Hupo in the remake, it's really high-pitched and lovey like this. She's also the voice of Lust from Full Metal Alchemist, which is the reason that's kind of a full circle thing, because Full Metal Alchemist was on when I started recording my first Let's Play. And since I'm graduating high school soon, in fact, tomorrow's the last day of finals, it's kind of funny to think about it like that, though. Yet again, as I mentioned in the 02 playthrough, I'll be in college by this point, but still. I had to keep you guys in the loop, plus, give or take 6 months. Anyway, this minecart section's incredibly pointless. There's gems here, which is pretty pointless unless you're going for the ranking that the gems give you. To enter doors, you do need to press up or down, depending on the thing. And now, there are certain points in the game where the path branches. I'm going for all the prisoners, so I'll be just using the path that takes me there. However, if there's some on both, I'll take that. So basically, this might as well be 100% playthrough, though I'm not going for, like, all the best gem rankings, because that's pretty pointless. That does nothing. I think getting all the prisoners gets you the bonus stage. I think that's what activates it, isn't it? I forget. Anyway, here we have a gigantic oh my god, it's so cute! But yeah, we can let's blow him up. The thing is, another thing that the remake changed, actually... Well, first off, this is a Bubble Fairy. What those do is that they double your gem intake while you have them on. I think the most you can get in a stage is around 150 after you beat the game, because that activates certain things and such. Anyways, I was saying, one of the big things that the remake changed, actually, is the graphics. Well, first off, obviously, it's a remake of the game on the Wii. However, instead of just being 3D backgrounds with 2D sprites, which reminds me of certain other PlayStation games, like Tamba, actually. Huh, haven't thought about that game in a while. It also changed the models. Everything was turned into a 3D model. Which actually made the Pac-Man on Klonoa's head even more noticeable. Though Hupo looked kind of terrifying. Now, one of the things I really love about the game, first off, is the enemy designs. Because they're obviously really adorable. Even the ones that are supposed to be not scary looking later on. Well, scary for this game, at least. And for that, it actually kind of reminds me a lot of Kirby, which... That's a series we haven't seen on this channel since... Since a while back, actually, because I did the first game on the Game Boy, and that's about it. Wow, I haven't done Kirby in forever. Maybe I should get back to that series soon. Most optional paths do reward you when it comes to gems, however, in terms of progression, it does nothing, obviously. I've never been able to catch one of those little red rabbit things there, by the way. Anyway, just throw something at the X, and you make this thing fall down. Environments. Ooh. Actually, I do like the game's environments. While they look obviously aged, it's still pretty good for the PlayStation. There's also the fact that most of them look completely unique and have their own aesthetic going on, which is also really cool. By the way, these enemies are really annoying because they just won't stop pursuing you. And now the eggs you can break with enemies, obviously, but what they hold depends on the one. It can be a prisoner, it can be a health item, it's really odd. I think in the sequel they changed it so it's almost always a little equivalents to the prisoners in the sequel. I think. It's been a while since I played Klonoa 2. Ooh, unique door transition. That means something important's about to happen. We've finally reached Bell Hill. Shh. Yes, it is Lavis for sure. Well done, Joker. I'm honored, Gadius, your darkness. Lavis? It's a diva we heard about. A diva. I can't allow you to save the world with your silly song of rebirth. There's no need for rebirth. I shall imprison you in darkness and destroy the world. Well, that's just simple. Well now, my Joker. Where's that pendant? Sire! This is strange. I can't find it. What? What are they looking for? They said a pendant. Who are they? Ah, mice. Very well. Lavis is in our hands. Joker, I'm counting on you to take care of the rest. Yes, sire. What are they up to? Eh? What the... nightmare? Come out, my little micey. I guess we have no choice. Yeah. I see we have little puny mice here. That is redundant, sir. Well, I'll have to deal with you. By the way, the cutscenes freeze up on me every now and then, so watch out for that. Who are you? Oh, Mike, these days don't have any manners. Too bad. I'm going to have to punish you now. Whoa, hello there. It's showtime! Oh, my dear Rongo Longo, watch your behind! Did you have to tell us the weak spot of our first boss? Rongo Longo isn't a very hard boss. As Joka just said, just hit him in the back a couple times and he'll go down. Attack-wise, he can, obviously, he has touch damage is a thing. But he can also try to jump on you, and he also has this weird rainbow loop attack, which is a thing. And by the way, most boss fights in the game, while their strategy does change, are in this kind of circular setup. Which is actually surprisingly fun to explore around in. Well, if you could call that exploring. Fight in. There we go. And also oddly reminds me of... Oh, whoa, that's the rainbow attack. Pretty easy to dodge, just jump over it. Oh, this also oddly reminds me of Mirror of Fate on the DS, the Castlevania game, which was not that bad, people. But yeah, Rongo Longo, really easy boss. Like, sorrowfully, but then again, it's the first boss. They should be easy. Just you wait. I won't forget this. Hey, something fell. A pendant. The feast in a moon-shaped pendant. Let's ask Grandpa about this. Okay. Ah, Klonoa, you've really done it this time. What have I done? This is a crest of the Moon Kingdom. The Moon Kingdom? Uh-huh. It's the mystical kingdom they speak of in legends. Klonoa, what about that guy in that tower? That's right. Hey, Grandpa, is there really a Moon Kingdom? Perhaps there is, but then again, maybe not. Well, which is it, sir? Well, I'm worried about that Guardius character who kidnapped the girl. Either way, we need to take matters into our own hands now. Klonoa, tell Forlock Forest's granny about this. Okay, I'm on my way. The Moon Kingdom, Well, that's mysterious. And that's the end of Vision 1, 2, and Vision 1 in general. We're on to Vision 2 from here on out. But with that, I'm going to end this off here. Thank you guys for watching, and in Part 2, we're heading on to Vision 2. I'll see you guys then.